Hey guys, Forrest here. We're going a little bit retro here and playing some COD4 on the Xbox 360. This gameplay's from probably about a week and a half ago. It's nothing special, but I wanted to play some COD4, and this was probably the best I got in the time that I managed to spend playing the game. So as you may know, I've had a bit of a moan in the past about the COD4 remaster because you had to pay like 80 quid or some shit for some deluxe version of fucking Infinite Warfare to get a remaster. And actually, as of today, that has been it's been announced that they will sell it as a standalone game, but not at launch. So basically, they are still trying to fleece you into buying Infinite Warfare if you want to get it on day one. But yeah, so I had him on about that because I have no interest whatsoever in the new COD. Call of Duty has been, quite frankly, fucking terrible ever since Black Ops. Modern Warfare 2 was the last last COD that I enjoyed, and that game was, it pissed me off a lot at times, but it was enjoyable. And then from Black Ops on, it's just been bullshit, so I haven't bought COD in like 4 years. But anyway, we're digressing a little bit here. So I had no intentions of getting the new one, and I had no intentions of paying 80 quid for a game that's already been made. So I was like, nah, I'll just accept that COD4 has been and gone, and it's not happening. But then, quite recently, there was the whole COD XP or whatever it was called. There's some event going on, and I kind of got like marginally excited for COD4 at that point, and I was almost contemplating it. But then I seen gameplay, and I mean, I don't want to bitch too much because obviously there are gonna be people who are still like so hyped for the game, and I mean, fair enough. I cannot blame people for being hyped for a COD 4 remake, but for me, they just have not delivered what I would have wanted from a COD 4 remake. They have completely changed the kill feed. They have added medals. Medals aren't COD 4. Medals are MW2, and in MW2 I liked them, but MW2 was a totally different game. Like, it fit in MW2. Medals have no fucking place in COD 4. You can't remake a game and add like total bullshit to it. You're ruining it for me. Also, the gun sounds are like MW3, and I could probably live with that, but not with the Deagle. Like, they totally ruined the Deagle sound, and yeah, it's unforgivable for me. Like, the Deagle in this game sounded so epic, and they fucking murdered it. What else? Bounces and elevators. I'm not arsed about elevators because I only really did elevators in MW2, and I only did them a couple of times. It was basically just because I learned how to do them, so I was like, basically like, I've got this tool, I might as well dig around with it a little bit. So I'm not arsed about elevators, but bounces. Nah, I mean, I'm not bitching about this one because it was always going to happen. By my understanding, not an elevator, a bounce, by my understanding, is an unrendered part of the map. So when your character model goes into an area that the engine thinks, nah, that shouldn't happen, it responds by throwing you back out, which creates the bounce effect. That is my understanding of it. Maybe wrong, but that's what I reckon it is, right? So, newer engines, higher tech consoles and stuff, in a remake, and it was always going to remove bounces. Like, if that's the right definition of what a bounce is, then obviously they're going to be better rendered and stuff, so those glitches aren't going to be there, but it still kind of sucks. There were other things that pissed me off, but I can't actually think of them off the top of my head. But basically, like, for me, the perfect thing would have been to just make the original COD4 backwards compatible. That would have been perfect, because literally, like, this game, this exact game that you're watching right now, for me, like, would have been perfect. I mean, obviously there's still fucking Martyrdom, Juggernaut, 3 times frag. There's a lot of bullshit in this game. But everybody loved it. And compared to the shit they've been churning out for the last 4 or 5 years, it's pretty close to perfect. And basically all I want is to play this game, but I want it to be populated so that I can get into more playlists than just TDM. But that's enough of the bitch, and we're gonna quickly try and wrap this up and talk about other things quickly. So, as you probably know, I've had my first week back in uni now. And it's actually gonna go up on Wednesday, so I'll be halfway through my second week. But basically, it's gonna take a lot of work. It already is taking a hell of a lot of time. So I have very little time to play games, therefore very little time to make videos. So basically I can only promise you 1 video a week, and it's gonna be Metal Gear Solid. I'm actually uploading right now, so that's gonna take us all the way through November. I need another 4 to take me up to Christmas, or through December. But yeah, that is that. Also, just quickly before this wraps up, my timetable at uni has switched around a little bit. So here it is now if you want to look at it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And remember, you can always like my page on Facebook, and you can
follow me
on Twitter for more updates. Cheers guys, I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.